Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. Last time we fought the Capra Demon and got the door to unlock the key to unlock this door. I decided to just cut off walking back here. On the way back here, I had a problem with recording, which is I went down into the depths and, well, I got a little bit. I picked up a little soul item, and that's why I have an extra humanity and some extra souls, but not too far. This is kind of a... It is a sewer level. Just put that out there. The depths. And we can see there's kind of a dining room down there, or picnic area or something. There's a bunch of dudes. Look at that guy. He's like hiding behind that pillar like, yeah, I'm gonna ambush some bitches. There was an item here, but I picked it up off screen. I was down here and I realized I wasn't recording, so I went back and I came back. It was just a soul. So, that's what's there. One of them soul items. Anyway. Got a bunch of these zombie dudes here. The ones with torches are more dangerous, but not too dangerous. So let's keep going. These guys, can also give you humanity, because we haven't killed the boss here, so we might get some more. One of the things I want humanity for here, and the reason why I use the humanity I got from the rat, is because later on we'll be seeing enemies that drop the green titanite shards we need to make a holy weapon. So we get a couple of those. Looks like we got a bloodstain here. How you doing? Let's get that guy's got a katana. He's got killed by some normal dudes. Whatevs. So let's see. Yeah, I would go... Oh. The heck is that guy? Oh, it's some kind of butcher. Interesting. There's a dog over there. Let's see if we can get him without aggroing the big dude. Okay. Nope, he's coming. Okay. Let's just get out of the way. Clear off these tables so we can fight him. So this guy's got a couple of swords. I think they cause bleeding. So let's just stay away from him. Hey, break this table for me. Whatever. Are you gonna do anything? Yeah, that's the attack I wanted to show off. He does that, and it'll knock you down. It's pretty nasty. It's probably the most dangerous thing he does. I could just cut him around shooting him with lightning spears, but I have another thing I want to use that for later. Okay. So, these guys are mini-bosses. They don't respawn. I'm glad I caught my recording thing before I killed this. But they don't respawn. And for killing him, let's wreck up this table. We get access to this treasure chest, which has a large ember in it. Now, we got the divine ember first. But this is the basic one for just normal weapons, and you can get a weapon up to +10 with this. You give it to Andre, and he'll do that. Back here, there's kind of a secret chute We'll be exploring what that does in a little while, but for now we want to go down in this water. Now this is water that slows you down, so you want to be careful here. If you get embroiled in battle with these dogs. There's also one of those zombie dudes down here too. Over there. So the only way to get over to this part is, well, there's two ways. This is the way you have to get back. You can jump down from those on the side there. There's an enemy, just to show this off, there's an enemy right up here. Oh, we can't see it from here. There it is. See him? It's another one of those butchers. You can see him from up on the little dining area there. You can actually shoot at him. Let's throw a lightning spear at him. You probably can get him from that side too. Let's throw a lightning spear at him. I guess it targeted him when. Can you backstab these guys? I'm not sure. Yeah, you can. There are guys like this that are pretty much the same size. And one of these guys will always drop the sack. The sack's not very good. It's just a kind of a gag item. It does have better magic and fire resist than what we're currently wearing, but that's just because what we have is particularly bad magic and fire resist. In here, I see somebody in barrels over there. Huh.
You. Yes, you. Here, over here. Please, you must help me.
Well, if you swing your sword to break the barrels, you might hit him, so just roll. How you doing, buddy?
Thank you. I would have been a supper without you. Been eaten alive. I started to think. Thank you. Thank you dearly. I am Laurentius. For the great Scott, I will not forget my debt to you.
So you can see his hand is kind of glowing a little bit.
Oh, hello there. I'm fine, thanks to you.
And if you're familiar with the starting gear, well, if you're familiar with the starting gear, you probably already know this, but he is Pyromancer, and he will show up back at Firelink. And like Griggs, he's a vendor, so he will sell us pyromancies. And he'll actually give us a pyromancy hand for free. So that's good. He doesn't give you one if you're already a pyromancer. And I don't think you can get another one. So there's nothing else over here, but there's a door at the end of this. And if we get in there, we could go to the, I guess, sewer level proper. Over here we see an item kind of next to this pool of stuff. And if we get close to it, we can get caught by this slime here. It's kind of a trap. And it's annoying because this is one of those slow water areas. As you can see, it's not taking very much damage from my attacks. It's pretty good physical resistance. And that guy ambushed me. Oh well. I guess that's what I get for showing off the ambush there. Okay, I will meet you back there. Okay, we're back here in the depths, and just to show you the kind of shortcut here, you can just jump down there, and you'll be right back where we were. Oh, my soul's right here. Now, every time you do that, let's kill this guy first before we deal with that. Dude. Should have done that first, but I wasn't thinking about it. Now, normally you can just kind of avoid this guy here by rolling out of the way when it plops down. That's really the only danger from these slimes here. Here, I'll show off what they do. They just kind of expand at you, and they're so slow that you can avoid them pretty easily. Now these are the things that drop the... Oh, look, this guy's getting eaten. Getting eaten by the slime. Blarg. And we get a soul of a nameless soldier. I think that's the same thing as the one I missed recording upstairs. They drop the green shards. Now, with 3 humanity, we should have a pretty good drop rate on them. But if I don't get any, I guess I will do a little bit off screen just to show that off. There's a bunch of these slimes on the ceiling here, and they actually take a lot of damage from magical attacks. Specifically fire, but they take pretty normal damage from the lightning spear as well. And here we get a large Titanite shard, which is clearly they can also drop. Don't want to use too much of my magic on this. We could go back to Laurentius and get some spells. And since I was back at Firelink Shrine, I probably should have done it with some of my soul items, but I didn't feel like it. I figure we'll do this without pyromancy for now. Pyromancy would make it easier, though. Let's see. There's a whole mess of them in this hallway. If you're going to farm here, this is where you want to do it. There are some enemies later in the game that have a better drop rate of these. But for now, this is what we're going to use. Oh, got another one. And large Titanite shards are not bad either. Even if you're never going to use a plus 10 basic weapon, you still can use them for upgrading your armor past a certain point. Alright, so what do we get? Another large Titanite shard, that's alright. So, here we have a door. Because we have the master key, we can open it now. Later on, we'll get the key that we actually need to open this. But that's okay. Oh, looks like somebody had a miracle thingy there. And we have a bonfire. And can we level up at all? We could. Well, I'm gonna have to do it twice. I kind of want another attunement slot, but I guess that's fine. I have enough strength to equip the Black Knight shield now. I forgot that. So now we're in really good shape as far as physical and physical block and fire goes. So once you unlock this door, you can basically just come out here and farm these guys for shards. I'll do that off screen if I'm going to do it. I want to get at least one. So over here we have this area here, and you can see a really, really big rat down there. Past these boxes, there's a ladder that leads down here. Maybe we can actually stab it through the gate. Yeah, we can. You better run. And over there, that glowy thing right there, we'll need to go down into there to get it. But there's actually a way to get into it from the top. We're not going to be doing this yet because there's some more of this level. This door is a shortcut later, so you basically just get right to the end of the depths by jumping off the side and going down here and going down that little ladder. But let's continue through the level normally before we do any shortcutty stuff. So, as I said, this is a sewer level. There's tons of rats in here. And the rats, like all rats in the game, can drop humanity, which is nice. And if you have humanity when you come in here, then it's even better. There are, I think, 2 types of rats in here. Some of them don't attack you at all, and some of them run away. Oh, I also picked up a short sword, which I don't think I had one of before. From one of the dudes just walking up. It's basically it's like a longsword, only it's a little bit worse. I think that the attacks take less stamina, but not enough to really be noticeable. And the animations are a little bit faster, but other than that, it's basically the same thing, only worse. And we're not going to be using that. And the Great Axe requires 32 strength. It can be pretty good. Yeah, I don't remember if it has... Yeah, it's still got the E rank dexterity scaling, so... Oh, I was just ragdolling him. Now in the sewer you can see these disgusting flesh piles or shit piles or whatever they are. They spurt blood. I'm assuming they're not they're not shit. And in these boxes will sometimes have rats in them. And these are the aggressive ones. So this guy's gonna try to run away. Ah. Let's jump on his head. And here we are on the other side of the gate from that big rat again. Back in there. And here's the sewer chamber key, and this is the key we're supposed to use to get that thing. So that's nice. But again, we're not going to be doing that yet. I'll double back when we get to that area to come down from the top, though. We have a fog door. I don't think I've demonstrated it up till this point, but you can actually go through some fog doors backwards. Now this is a bit risky. I'm going to accidentally fall into a later area if I mess this up. If you jump over this little gap here, you can get around the fog door. We're actually further into the level. And if you approach the fog door from the other side, you can actually still go through it. We'll go that one in a second. As you can see here, there's a couple rats. And you hear that chanting there. It's a familiar enemy that makes that. Yes, the channelers. So we have another slim chance of getting one of those tridents. Ah. I want to draw those rats out. You can hit him with a firebomb from here. Yeah, one of the things to do with firebombs is to aim them manually. There we go. Seeing if I had the heal spell equipped, which I don't. Not quite. Don't want to hit the top of the door. Whatever. Those guys just don't want to come over here. Alright, let's not be too risky here. There we go. I'd like to get that guy in the confined space over here so that he can't shoot spells at me as easy. He's actually stuck in that doorway because he's too tall. Let's see how good this shield is against those attacks of his. And we're not. Whatever. No luck. I'd have really good luck to get that. I think it's really low drop rate on those. I've never seen one outside of the area that they respawn in, which we'll get to later. Over here we have a couple more of those boxes that, surprise, have rats in them. 2 of them. Now down in this area, you can see there's some stuff over there. This is the area that the boss will be in. So we'll be seeing that later. But notable is that channeler's up here, and you can actually skip this area. You can go right past it without ever fighting that channeler. And if you do that, and the boss is standing over here by this little tower here, and the channeler's up here, and he gets aggroed on you, he'll do that buff, and it'll actually buff the boss. So, just be aware of that. Over here we have that fog door I was talking about, and you can go through it from the other side. And it has a slightly different message when you go do that. So, let's go. Well, we don't need to go back this way yet. See, there's like a crack in the wall. We're going down, but there's still sunlight coming in from the side. This whole area is kind of like on the side of a cliff. If that makes any sense. So you gotta be careful. Let's chase this rat up here. Stab him. Soul of a Nameless Soldier. Now the reason I went this way is because there's this this thing there. A hole that goes down. If you fall down them, it takes you to another area, just like that kind of sluice gate thing that is draining water downwards. Those ragdolls freaked me out for a second. Get off me! It's hard to see! I don't think this is the part. Yeah, there he is. There's a slime over here. I got close enough to activate him, but he starts at the ceiling. Drop a green thing. No luck. But yeah, it's harder to jump over it from this side because you're going uphill. So I just don't like bothering to do it. So let's go around. There's some more of those slimes later, so get some more chances to get that stuff. But once we come around here, we can see the area with the rat. Now, I could fight him up here. It wouldn't be that hard. And I fell down. Okay. Well, this is inconvenient. So now we're down in the bottom because I forgot where I was. Well, I mean, this can happen to anyone when doing this. And I'm not going for absolute perfection here, so just blaze through these guys by throwing lightning at them. Before we can visit the bonfire before going to the boss because of the layout of the level anyway. These guys are basilisks. They will curse you. And I don't know if I want to demonstrate what curse does yet. Because, oh, okay, see here? There's a kind of a spiky guy here. This is what happens to you when you get cursed. If your cursed meter gets all the way up, you die instantly and are turned to stone. It has another effect, which I'll show when we actually do get cursed. But it will... Let's fight one of these guys. No, actually. Oh god, one of them got behind me. I was going to say let's fight one of these guys with my sword, but that happened. Let's not mess around with dangerous enemies. Okay, now there's only one of them. But you saw there, this is that meter that came up. That's curse meter. And we get an Eye of Death from them. That's used for a covenant that we'll see a little bit about later. Oh wait, it's in this. What the heck? That was the sound of them shooting their gas. Curse gas. I can hear one, so there's at least one more. Yep, there we go. There's probably a couple of them. Yeah, you can see my meter's quite short. I don't have any curse resistance right now. The way the resistance works is it will make the bar bigger for whatever status effect you are trying to avoid with your resistance. I believe poison resist affects toxic. There isn't a specific resistance for toxic. Okay, there's another guy. I don't want to go down there to fight him. I want them to come up here. There we go. Now there's a real good item down here that we can get. Actually, I should just homeward bone back to the. Oh no, I can do something. Because I wanted to show off going at the other side. Gonna have to go around here. Now there's an area I could have dropped down before that had some more basilisks in it, and that's where that area behind that gate is. Just looking Go back through. Oh! Rat! Hello. Can you backstab rats? I never tried. I suppose it doesn't really matter. There's another one. Okay. Is there one in this box? You can also see that little tiny rat running around. He's not dangerous. He doesn't do anything. Just kind of runs away from you. Right. Okay. I've already been this way. I thought that ragdolling piece of grime was a slime. But it's not. We want to get that item over there. It's pretty good. Let's go brave the dangers of the basilisk's holes. Sounds kind of dirty, yeah. What the heck? Oh, yeah. Herb. The wrong way. I'm going to turn around in these. It's kind of a dark area, so it's easy for that to happen. Okay. I got to turn around again. How the heck did that happen? I'm not having a good time here. This. At least I haven't gotten cursed yet, though. Okay. Ah, right. Okay. Here's the area I was talking about before. So if we go up here, there's kind of a thing you can jump across, or roll across. It works fine. It's got a humanity in it. Nothing major. Don't want to fall down there, because there's dudes down there, and you can kind of get the jump on you better down there. And you can see the stuff goes up quite a bit if you're standing in the fog, but it gives you a couple seconds to get out of it if you're down in there. See if we can kill this guy. There we go. I only have one to deal with. I don't know, the Black Knight shield might have some curse resistance. Okay. Later on we'll be getting some gear that will give us curse resistance. Aha. So there we go. The Ring of the Evil Eye. Now, for now we'll put it on. What it does is it absorbs HP from fallen enemies. Contains the spirit of the evil eye, a dark beast which assaulted Astora. Huh. So we have Astora's sword and stuff like that. So when we have it equipped, we have this little buff up there. And we don't have as much poise right now, but our armor has a lot of poise on it, so I'm not too worried about it. And these statues are other players that get petrified. Okay. So what the Ring of the Evil Eye does is when you kill an enemy, you get some percentage of your health back. I think it's like 5% or something like that. And it's quite good for just walking through areas. Alright, so I'm back here, so I want to go around that way. Right, because I need to go to where the boss is. This is kind of a short area. It's a bit confusing, though. I get lost here all the time. Case in fucking point. But it basically just keeps going down until you get to the bottom, which is over around here. There's another rat. Hello, rat. How are you doing? and you'll see my health went up a little bit. And again. Not very useful on bosses, but it's very good for just walking through areas. So, now we are at the boss area, and here's some more slimes here. Now, if we have the key, that we have the, well, we do have the key now, but if you've picked it up and you go up the stairs here, you don't need the key for this, but it'll let you go up here, and then it's a shortcut into that one area with the ladder, and then it's from here it's pretty easy to get to the area with the bonfire. So, which is over back the other way. Up here. And around the corner. So let's go ahead and visit that. And then we'll check out the other way to get to the area with the rat.